come in. Station 12, do you read?
One Room was a Half-Life 2 mapping competition held around the New Year's Eve of 2018. The mappers had 3 days to make a map with just one room. Now, the room only counts if the player is inside it, which means there can be actually more than one room in a map, but the room the player is in counts as a room. With that being said, let's get started. This one portrays the Breen Advisor boss fight from the episode 3 leak, and I'm quite biased on this because I really like the maps based on that story. To damage him, you have to take the chopper's bomb that are dropped through the roof every now and then throw it at him. I guess the chopper is piloted by the rebels because that would be pretty awkward bombing the building their former leader is in. Breen himself has a few good moves with him, such as laser beam, prop throwing, which really fucking hurts if you know how Source Engine works with physics. Hell, if you're too slow with the bomb, he'll throw it back at you. Pretty good boss fight overall. In this map, you are inside a teleporter and you have propane tanks with you. I don't know why, because on one hand, that is a safety hazard. And another is, I won't be able to cook because I don't have a stove. You teleport to different places fighting zombies, soldiers, and ends with a gunship.
Door stuck! Door stuck!
In almost every encounter, you have to shoot a fuse box to progress. Also, you don't have to kill enemies to proceed, just a fuse box. Most of the time. So speedrunning is welcome. The room itself is used nicely overall. This map drops you off to wander around a forest with tubes, and you have to pick up a doll to proceed. I have no idea where this is going, to be honest. The combat involves you being OP as fuck by one-shotting every soldiers and manhacks in sight, with nearly infinite health. I strangely dig the concept, not gonna lie. This one's premise is very simple. You kill enemies and get supplies in the same room but with different enemies each time. The lobby itself provides an excellent layout for all encounters too. I also like how the map is speedrun proof by, before progressing to the next encounter, you have to kill all enemies and break the supply crate. The G-Man narrating this makes it all better.
Dr. Freeman.
Let me say it right now. I don't like this map at all. Why, it is clever with the use of a single room, but that's all the praise I can say. The gameplay is terrible. The box's control is clunky and takes a while to understand. The objective marker is also a problem, since there is only one shown at the start, but you have to really guess that there's another around the map. Also, being in first person means this is absolutely disorienting to play. Whenever I have to play this map, it's a straight road to no clip. In this map, you are a rebel security guard. Nothing much to do here, and it gets pretty boring. Man, is this what it's like being a guard? I already hate my job. Shortly after, the Combine attacks the base. Too bad you can't be an asshole and let them kill everyone though. There are 3 endings to this map, but it doesn't really matter. Also, you die from a grenade that doesn't exist in 2 of the endings. This one is a boss battle. You have to shoot it with the RPG, find a solid cube that drops onto the ground, and put said cube into the pit. Also, you have to fight an endless swarm of fast head crabs. Fun time, right? To be honest, I only even get to know how to do this because the mapper told me. Before this, I had absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do here. By the way, you can only refuel 1 rocket at a time because, well, the difficulty obviously is not already hard enough. When I was recording this, the ammo dispenser broke, so I have to use the infinite ammo cheat. Real shame, this map actually has potential. You are told to destroy your apartment. For funsies. You don't have any equipment, so it's a massive guesswork. Around 25% the police will show up.
What?
Sir, please let me explain. I type anime only because my friend told me to. No, please, no. I never get to destroy my apartment though, only about 70%. It's a logic puzzle, which can be easily solved by pressing buttons randomly. Also, I'm not sure if this sound means I'm wrong or I'm actually correct and it's progressing to the next stage.
Hey, come on, help me. Help me, bro. Can't. Bro, come on.
Why are there Minecraft kids in combined suits? Also, turns out you're watching a TV all the time, and that's the room of the map. Moving on, nothing to see here. Just a simple map. Get the gear to power the elevator and kill the combined soldiers. I think the map will occasionally bug and the gravity gun will turn into the supercharged one, but I couldn't get it to happen during the recording. In this map, you are an American border guard. In this map, you are a Metro cop defending his outpost. It is used well with 2 machine gun spots, but the enemy can and will enter your base. Don't use the SMG on the rebels, by the way, save it for the antlions and the zombies. The antlion workers sometimes hide inside the fog, so it's real pain to hit them. For some reason, this area reminds me of Portal 2 chambers. Nothing much to say about here, it's just a simple puzzle map that works. Also, this headcrab spawns out of thin air. This map's idea for a room is genius, by having just one gigantic room, like a ship container deck for example here. You are hunted by the antlions who hide in the dark. When I was recording this map, they bugged out. Even if I was holding a flare or standing near a light source, they still attack me. Also, you have to tank fall damage at the end. I don't think other than that, there's no other way to outrun them. In this map, you are breaking out of your prison cell by items you have collected over the course of 5 days. This is not a rape threat, right? Oh, it's just food? Yeah, alright then. Also, the wall is a bit buggy, you might have to run into it a few times for it to work. The repetition also helps the map in a good way. It was so satisfying to finally kill the guy with a bomb.
What the fuck?
And that was it for the one room competition. It was a decent map pack for me. I'll see you in the next episode of the episode 1 map pack.